One of the loneliest jobs you could really have, at least in my opinion, is being a freelancer and sometimes even a content creator. I know this isn't the same case for everyone, but for someone as introverted and anxious as me, I have a hard time making friends and also just exploring. Maybe you can relate. Let's talk about it. Who knew that living in such a huge city like New York can be so lonely as an artist? I would always assume that I'll make more friends when I move there, build more connections, have a lot more opportunities. But here's the thing, I'm too comfortable, I'm too anxious, I'm too antisocial. I lack a lot of confidence in myself. I'm incapable of approaching new people. I overthink, like, yeah, they're probably gonna think I'm weird. They probably already think I'm weird. Maybe they don't even want to talk to me. Even with mutuals online who also live in the same city as me or generally just are content creators from around the world, we will follow each other. Yet I never give myself the chance to start up a conversation, get to know them. I guess in a sense it's built on my fear of rejection. I think when I first started doing this whole thing seriously, I was more ambitious and hopeful of befriending all of these talented artists, but really I just let that doubt and lack of confidence take over. They won't think I'm cool, so I shouldn't even bother. Over time, things just got worse. When I moved to the city 3 years ago, I moved in with friends. I worked alone most of the time in my room, yet occasionally I did have somewhat of a social life within the house, despite frequent headbuttings, but it wasn't much of a circle who I could really be inspired by and collaborate with. They didn't really do content creation or pursue art as a career. As time went on, I grew distant with those that I called my friends. I felt lonelier and lonelier as I never bothered making more friends other than them. And obviously that is on my part. Again, I got comfortable and that was enough for me to function at that point in my life. After the end of 2 years of living in that apartment, I moved into the next chapter in my life with a few less people in my contact. Nonetheless, I moved forward to this new apartment that I'm currently living in with 2 other people. We talk from time to time, just as roommates do, and we don't have a problem with each other, which is fine. I think I'm better off just staying acquainted with roommates, especially after such a somewhat of a traumatic experience prior. But after having 2 years of living in a loud house to now living with, I guess, 2 acquainted roommates and me just mostly being alone in my room 99% of the time, I feel more lonely. Despite me making my room the most coziest that I can make it and keeping myself busy with work, as I work on my art and my content, it's still lonely. I scroll through Instagram, seeing all these content creators hang out or collab or go on these art retreats and such. The loneliness gets deeper and deeper. I think to myself, wow, I wish I could do that. I wish I had those types of friends where we both are energized by our own creations, ambitions, and drives. I wish I had someone I could talk to on the daily of problems that my friends, partner, or family can't understand. Honestly, this may sound sad, but I generally go to Reddit forums just to get my answers to content creation or freelance things. Honestly, sometimes I feel embarrassed or snobby talking about these types of things with my loved ones. Although they might not think of it of any sort, I myself find it cringe to talk about these types of things with them. So although yes, I have a teeny weeny friend group or loved ones I can contact, honestly, they're so scattered and it sometimes doesn't feel the same. Right now, I'm still feeling like this. That lonely feeling can really be present when I'm filming content or drawing. It aches in my heart, as do many other things that I'm still healing from. And it sucks, really. I think one reason I make videos or art or content is just because I don't want people to feel like this, to feel lonely like me. I want to make them feel heard. I want them to have a community in which they can feel and act like themselves. I want them to just put my video on and draw with me and hear me, so it makes the pain more quiet. It's funny because I do a lot of these things for you guys, yet I still struggle with my own loneliness. Thank you for listening and watching me draw. I hope I brought you some comfort and company, and comment down below what's your favorite thing right now, whether it's music, shows, artists, etc. I want you to make a friend. We all deserve one. I'm just gonna shoot my shot. Any art mutuals that watch this video and we're friends either on here or on Instagram, hit me up. I'm cool. We can go on an art cafe date and draw. in our sketchbooks and make cute content. I don't know. Okay, I'll catch you in the next one.